What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another episode of the top 100 artists of all time. We made it to the top 10, guys. So excited. So let's get right into it. At number 10,
you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
Elvis Presley. I mean, of course, everybody votes for this guy. You know, in my personal opinion, I think he is overrated as an artist. He didn't really write that many of his hit songs as we know them, but early on, you know, he was involved in that process. But I mean, of course, he's an icon. You know, a lot of people credit him with inventing rock and roll. That also, I think, can be disputed many different ways. You know, there were a lot of people that kind of added up to the sum of what rock was in the 50s, but you know, so many hit songs, Hound Dog, Blue Suede Shoes, I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I kind of like the ballads of Elvis more than the rockers, personally. If I had to pick a favorite album, I don't know, I'd probably go with some kind of compilation, but, you know, the album from the 50s that has the writing that the Clash used on London Calling is kind of a cool one. But so yeah, not surprised to see him in the top 10 at all. I just think, personally, he should probably be a little lower on the list. But that's at number 10. Now at number 9... U2. Some of you might think that U2 is overranked here, but I think they're kind of perfect in the top 10. One of my favorite bands of all time. I mean, albums like Achtung Baby and The Joshua Tree, even if they just made those two albums alone, two of my favorite records of all time, that would be enough, honestly. But then also throughout their career, early on, albums like War and The Unforgettable Fire, late 90s pop, and then into the 2000s, you know, No Line on the Horizon was a great return to form. They haven't done anything great recently, but I mean, they've solidified their place as one of the greatest bands of all time. Bono, The Edge, Larry and Adam, just incredible. You know, bands like Coldplay wouldn't exist without U2, and so many formats of music wouldn't exist without U2. So, yeah, great choice, guys. So now at number 8... The Who. Man, another phenomenal band, just one of the greatest of all time that came on the scene as more of a garage rock band in the mid-60s with songs like My Generation and smashing their instruments. But then as they went, they just kept getting better, and through the genius of Pete Townsend, albums like Tommy, one of the first and best concept albums of the 60s, and then Who's Next, just one of the greatest arena rock albums with songs like Baba O'Reilly, and then continuing into the 80s with Eminence Front. What an amazing song. Another band that really, you know, hasn't done anything great as of late, and truly it's only 2 of the members remaining, but they solidified their status as a top 10 band of all time way back in the 70s. I mean, just incredible, all of them. Keith Moon, one of the greatest drummers, Roger Daltrey, amazing vocalist, and John Entwistle, possibly the greatest bassist of all time. And yeah, incredible band, great pick. And now at number 7... Pink Floyd. Yes, I mean, come on. Right behind me is The Dark Side of the Moon, but that is my favorite album by them. But come on, The Wall, I mean, Animals, Metal, I mean, just a string of albums in a row that were incredible. Wish You Were Here, Roger Waters, one of the greatest songwriters of all time, David Gilmour, one of the greatest guitarists, Nick Mason and the gang, Richard Wright. Just an amazing band that really expanded what could be done in music, kind of taking off the torch from The Who in a way. of the concept album, and you know, making the film The Wall was incredible. And by the way, I forgot to mention my favorite album by The Who is Tommy, but Pink Floyd, man, just wow, what a big band. What an amazing, you know, I'll never forget the time that I heard Dark Side of the Moon for the first time. I was just transfixed by the music and the message and just the overarching theme of life as we know it. Incredible. And yeah, another great pick, guys. So now at number 6, Stevie Wonder. Man, another great pick. Come on, Songs in the Key of Life right here. My favorite album by him, but I mean, come on, so many greats. You had Inner Visions and Talking Book, Songs of My Mind. Another artist from the 70s with so many back-to-back, so many Grammy wins back-to-back, and well-deserved. I mean, truly just, if anyone can say a genius of a musician, this guy truly was it. I mean, Ray Charles had that as his nickname, but Stevie, man, just took it to a whole other level of songwriting and musicianship. I mean, the man could play every instrument, the drums, the keys. I saw him live play this stringed instrument that he sat down to play like a guitar, and his voice, I mean, like no other. He's got such a huge range and such a distinctive voice. Songs like I Wish are so fun. Like, there's so much joy in his music. Songs like Overjoyed, Sir Duke. I could go on and on. Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours. So many amazing hits. And yeah, he totally deserves to be on this high on the list just for Superstition alone, for God's sakes. What an amazing song. What a contribution to music. And that is just this episode, guys. So we got 5 more coming. See if you can guess who they are. I'm sure you can. You just may not know the order, but we're there, folks. Next week, stay tuned where we count down the top 5, and I'll be making a very special announcement about the next top 100 and how you can be a part of it. So thank you for voting. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think so far. Did anyone that you voted for make it on this episode? I'm sure they did. And guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.